Hotline Miami begins with 3 mysterious people wearing animal masks talking to you. There's a horse that seems concerned, a chicken mask that seems mysterious, and an owl mask that seems fucking hates you. They tell you you apparently done some terrible things, and maybe it's best for you to not remember what. The pea-stained chicken mask gives me a clue to remember him. Knows April the 3rd mean anything to you? No, because I just started playing the game. And he says I apparently remember something, though I'm not. April 3rd, 1995, Miami, Florida. The protagonist wakes up in his house. He sees a big photo written out on the phone, so he picks it up. On the phone, some kind of team tells me about cookies. So I open the door and open the cookies, and instead find a strange note in a chicken mask. Like they want to talk to me, except this time not covered in peas. I say, well, that's weird, and go to my car, pull up to the metro station, put on the mask, and then kill everyone. After killing everyone, turns out there's more people, so I kill those people. I collect the briefcase, and then I hear the sound of a train. So I come out and see a train, and people coming out of there. So I kill them too, with a briefcase. And I go into my car. Then I arrive at some dumpster and see a smelly old man, who I kill. And then vomit for some reason. I think because that was like actually an insult guy, I'm not sure. Anyway, I go to my car and there's a lot of that. And then I arrive at some kind of store. The owner being some orange bearded guy. He welcomes me and says he hasn't seen me for a while. Apparently I was really sad after losing my girlfriend, who I didn't know I ever had, because my only girlfriend is Kasane Teto. Then he asks me if I wanna eat. But the only thing I wanna eat is Teto's ass. Says it's on the house. I take something and leave. April 8th. 1989, Miami, Florida. Once again, I pick up the phone and a woman named Linda is telling me to whoop some kids' asses. Was that funny? I arrive at the place and make a shocking discovery. People who are named Richard can also be named as Dick. Dick is a word for male genitals. What is also a word for male genital? Cock. And what does cock mean besides male genitals? It means a male chicken, and that's what a chicken mask is. I'm so smart. I'm like Einstein. Then, without any struggle, I kill the guys and go to some fast food place. There I meet the orange bearded guy again. He says basically here's your pizza and don't worry about pay, it's on the house. I take the pizza and skedaddle. Back at my house, I get a phone call from Thomas, from some clinic, the name of which starts with meth, so I go there. But before I do that, Forrest Nice tells me that there's papers I can interact with. The paper says something about someone who fucking cares. So I arrive at some random place again, put on a tiger mask this time, and as per usual I kill everyone in there, with no struggle whatsoever. Oh, also I find a dead guy in there. I also find out that you can use these guys as mid-shield, which is a really fucking useless mechanic, really. I go to another store and see the beard guy again, which isn't weird really, he just probably has a lot of jobs. But a hardworking guy. But then he tells me about some kind of massacre. Says there's a bunch of Russians that died. Apparently some crazy guy with a rubber mask did it. And I can't think of anyone. It's like some kind of horror movie. Oh, speaking of movies, I have something here for you. As you know, it's on the house. This guy really likes saying that, doesn't he? I collect the movie, and then I movie out of here. Then Kate calls me from Hotline Miami. Some kind of dating service got a date. This chapter is called Decadence, by the way. You know, like the song from Need for Speed Most Wanted. This time I put on some walrus mask that literally does not matter, by the way. I kill everyone in terror, but then suddenly some nasty looking some dude appears and then kills me. But because this is a video game, I just restarted and kill him. After like 3 shotgun shots, Jesus Christ. Oh no, please don't kill me after I tried to kill you. What? But then like break his neck and shit, like a Chad. Then I walk into some room with a barely clothed woman crying, begging me to just kill her already. But instead I grab her, run with her to my car. I run into some bar, find a beard in there who's missing part of his hair. For some reason. He asks me if I'm okay and thinks I maybe shouldn't be drinking. The protagonist supposedly says something, but we don't hear it. And Beard is like, okay, I'm gonna get you something special. He asks me what flavor I like, and once again, after getting an answer that only he can hear, he hands me over the drink. I leave and then I wake up in that room with the 3 mysterious people again. Chicken guy tells me that even though I remember him now, I still don't know who he is. And that's true, I don't. Then he says, you don't even know who had introduced us, do you? The owl guy basically shouts slurs at me. Chicken guy's 4 questions. First question being, do you like hurting other people? After the amount of times that I did them, I think honestly yes. Also, they aren't really people, you know, they're just pixels. Second question being, who is sending you the weird phone calls? The third question being, where are you right now? How the fuck should I know? And the fourth question, why are we having this conversation? I don't know, you're just weird, dude. May 5th, 1989, Miami, Florida. I find some papers that speak of a dead movie producer. Probably has nothing to do with me. It also speaks of some woman. Must be a coincidence. Then Blake calls me and tells me of some power outage in some random location. He tells me that he already sent someone before me, but he didn't do a very good job. So I pick the horse mask and start killing people with doors. Very sick ability. It is a ferocious hound that's killing some people and dogs. Christ. Well, I come across a room with some wires. I try to go in that room and get my ears just fucking blasted off my head. Like, seriously, why the fuck did they have to make it so loud? I had to turn it down by 26 decibels. That did not need to be so loud. Anyway, after the killing the dude's there, I meet with my friend again. He tells me that he's worried for me since the city streets don't seem so safe anymore, you know? Because of all the killings. He tells me I don't need to worry about paying since we're friends, so then I collect something again. And May 11th, 1989, Miami, Florida. In my house, I find some woman using the sink. Who the fuck is that? Dave from Miami Pest Control calls me. I go to that place and squash the bugs or something. While I'm doing that, Forrest Nice tells me about a crowbar. Tells me to leave it at the entrance, and after I'm done with the level, I have to do something with it. But first I throw it in darkness and it disappears forever. So once I'm done with the level, okay, I go around the building and find some manhole. In the manhole, I find a man, all bleeding and shit. Says some stuff about all that stuff being a dreamer. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, probably just going crazy because you know he's fucking dying. Well, there's a man in the manhole, and the man's got a hole in him. Call me Dick Golden. I visit my friend. He says, "Hey, is there something bugging you? I know this current times they suck. I haven't had much customers lately for some reason. Maybe I should close my shop, really." Anyway, here's your chase bits. May 13th, 1989, Miami, Florida. Some kind of don from some kind of hotel says the receptionist went home due to stone problems. And he says they have some VIPs, so you know, make sure to have fun. As I'm leaving out of my house, I see some kind of yellow-haired janitor wearing green clothes. He says ellipses, and that's it. After killing some Russian mobsters and the VIPs, on one of the floors I go through a window, and while sneaking to the outside of the building, I meet with another green-wearing janitor, who also says ellipses. After killing a fat guy taking a shit, I talk to Beard and he says, "Hey dude, you heard about the killings? So I have a police friend guy, and apparently there could be more than one killer. Basically a whole bunch of furies killing vodka drinkers. It's like it's from a movie. Oh, by the way, do you want the movie? Don't worry, it's on the house." I call it the Emoji Movie and go. May 23rd, 1989, Miami, Florida. In my apartment I find papers talking about 3 dead bullets. Harry from management calls me. He wants me to get on this shit ASAP. So I do it quickly like here. Remember the VIP guys? Yeah, they can kill you now. And you can't kill them without a gun. Even if you shoot them, it takes a while for them to bleed out. So they can still kill you even if you shoot them. Fucking Steve Harveys. Anyway, I somehow managed to randomly collect the letter N. What does this mean? I'll tell you later. After I actually kill Leon, suddenly I hear a phone ringing inside the building. The phone says that the telephone company has a prank caller, so they want me to play League of Legends with him, if you know what I'm saying. I arrive at the telephone company and find a bunch of dead guys. One hell of a prank. Then I walk into some room and see Blue Power Ranger. He drops his iconic line, "You're dead meat." He initiates this amazing sequence of events. "You're dead meat. You're dead meat. You're dead meat." Anyway, he tries throwing his knife at me, but he misses. So he runs for it and tries to grab it, but then I smack him, and again. And then he says, and then bonk him on the head and leave. After killing Daft Punk, Beard will change his hairstyle again. Tells me I look fucking sad, but he feels fucking sad too. He says he has a feeling like something really bad has happened, and I haven't felt this way since San Francisco. Anyway, wanna drink? It's on me, aka the house. After picking some apple juice, I'm back with the mysterious masks. The horse says, "You look like shit. Maybe you should see a doctor." The owl guy says,
"If you don't give a fuck about me, then I'm gonna change the FO."
"Good, leave, asshole." Richard asks me if I told anything of his questions. No, because I was too busy playing the game. "I'm not here to give you any answers." Okay, dude, this Rasmus was straightforward. The horse is irrelevant. Richard says, "Next time we meet will be the last. But before you skedaddle, here's 3 things that will happen in the future. Someone you know is not who you think he is. Something will soon be taken from you. On July the 21st, you'll wake up in a bigger house." May 27th, 1989, Miami, Florida. Pat wants me to become a DJ. He says I can play any music I want, so this would be the part where I edit in some kind of stupid, funny sounding music, but the music on this well is just so good, so I'm not gonna do that. He also says, "Beer is on the house." Dude, why are you stealing Beard's line? Anyway, like I said, the music on this well is fire. But after I'm done with these guys, I arrive to Beard's store and see some dead guy lying on the ground. I ask Beard, "What the fuck is that?" And he says, "This is not real." Suddenly static appears and the body is gone. And then he asks if nothing happened. I can't find any Kinder eggs, so I leave. May 31st, 1989, Miami, Florida. Richard calls me. Not that Richard, just Rick. And he says, "Hey, you can come to this place when you have the time." Like, dude, this is the only thing I do. I don't do anything else besides do what these calls tell me. Of course I have the time. I don't do anything else. I don't have a hobby or anything. this is the only thing I do. It's kill Russians. And anyway, after killing up some of these guys, I hear police sirens. And then after a little while, a bunch of armed police officers appear and fucking murk me. I try getting past them again, and see some kind of red laser going from left to right. So I think that's weird, and I walk into it and die. A laser? Why is there a laser? Apparently that's supposed to be a sniper, but I really couldn't tell it at the time. Anyway, I pulled the 1 trillion IQ move of killing everyone at the entrance. Forget about the laser. And escape the building while the cops tried to tickle me. Yes! Then I arrive at some random pizza place, with the owner being some rather bald guy I don't recognize. He says, "Dude, get the fuck out." And while I'm leaving, some horribly mutilated guy says, "We don't like strangers around here. Ain't I right, Parker?" And Parker says, I say, "Well, that's fucking weird." Back at my house, Thomas says that one of their employees has gotten sick, so I need to fill in for him. So I'm out from upstairs until I stumble upon the hardest level in the game. The gameplay will speak for itself. These fucking guys. Holy fuck. I knew it. I knew there was gonna be that fuck with the shotgun. It was there last time too. These guys are ridiculous. This guy is such a dickhead. God, what is this? I'm not swiping shot. I don't know. Game about to give me homicidal tendencies. I punch the dogs. When I punch the dogs. I hate it. Go here, you go. This guy kills you. These guys kill you. Everyone kills you. Oh my gosh. Why do they sometimes die being hit, sometimes they don't? Sure, dangerous enemies. Lad. This fucking flat. Just can't. Why? Why is he like this? It's the dog. Why wasn't he? What? Why did I send one man to do this? Where are my contractors at? They're fucking stupid. Of all these fucking arenas where the dogs fucking die. Why are there windows everywhere? There's no some fuck is about to snipe me. Ooh, that sure was a lot of talking. Anyway, after I finally get through that, there's another floor, but it's not nearly as hard. That has those fat black guys, which sucks. Please die. Why didn't he die? I went increasingly more insane while having to deal with them. Not to say I wasn't already insane. Steve Harvey. This game is designed to make you hate black people. I drive towards some shop. I stop playing. July 31st, 2025. June 8th, 1989, Miami, Florida. Some mutilated guy tells me to leave him alone until he's in my fucking house. By the way, Jim from the office. Click, 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 click. So I say that's weird and go kill some Russians again. While doing that, I get a little frustrated. Now, of course, I can't exit the moment I enter it for some reason, because that definitely makes sense. And I even display slightly noticeable signs of anger. Nice. Wait, that was an entire chapter? As I'm leaving the level, I think to myself, that was way too short. There's probably got to be something else. Some guy in the van suddenly budges in and guns me over. Starts throwing Molotovs at me and shit, which the van guys are immune to for some reason. The black men are immune to fire. Very logical and sensical. Anyway, Mr. Blue Hair eventually gives up, so I release all of my violent fantasies on him, then burn his body down. Okay, nice. I go to some restaurant or bar, I don't know what the fuck. Find the bald guy again. He says only very important people allowed. As I'm leaving, some guy with a hole in his head wonders what it is that I have to regulate my eyes at. However, I did not even glance at him, so he's making a problem out of nothing, dickhead. I appear at my house with dance, music playing, so I know something bad is about to happen. Then I see some guy with a mask sitting on my couch, so I think, yeah, something bad is gonna happen. I check into one of the rooms and see a dead woman in there. The rat mask guy, who I assume killed her, says, "I've been waiting for you." So he shoots me and I get unalived. Even Archer Stat appears, so I... what the Sigma? It's the chicken mask guy again, who seems like finally took a shower. So he says, "I'm sure you know by now that this won't end well." I'm way confused about why a mask is talking to me. Soon you'll be all alone, but that's okay. Before we say goodbye, I'll let you in on a secret. What you do from here on won't serve any purpose. There will not be a satisfying conclusion, all because of your own actions. Now it's time for you to leave. There's a warm bed across the hall from here. I exit my house and see some guy lying on a hospital bed. I walk towards the bed, feel ouchies in my head and it explodes. What the fuck? His head blew up. My body disappears. The screen fades to black. A policeman has a conversation with a doctor, talking about me being in a coma for weeks. He probably won't be waking up anytime soon. Cop says, "But we need him, and his girlfriend is dead. We got the guy who shot him, but he's got his mouth zipped shut." July 21st, 1989, Miami, Florida. I have to play stealth with the doctors and the cops, but my head has an ouch. You have to keep going for Tato. Much better. I make it out of the hospital and run into the faraway lands. Then I'm back in my house. My car is vandalized. I can see the aftermath of my meeting with the rat mask guy. I put my normal clothes back on and suddenly my headache is gone. Then I go to a police station and start killing cops. I can't really justify that. On one of the floors I find some mustache guy. Mustache? How the fuck do I say mustache? Who says that as long as he and his guys follow the protocol, they'll be fine. They die. It gets the info protocol. I collect some keys and unlock some guy's cell. The guy turns out to be the same bald guy that I've seen in the store, who is also the rat mask guy. He says, "Hey dude, I really didn't want to kill that woman, but I was just doing my job, man. I ain't got much to say, man." So I shoot him with a shotgun, which he somehow survives, and says, "Oh, that's hurt a little bit. Hey, you're just like me, you also been getting those weird phone calls, right? I don't know much about that, but the boys seems to know more, and you just killed all these guys. You can probably find the files somewhere." I thank him for being helpful and platonically choke him. I collect some stuff from the police station. July 23rd, 1989, Miami, Florida. The documents talk about people being instructed to kill by messages on their phone. The phone calls came from a certain co-op, which has something to do with the Russian mafia. So I go there and kill people. They do have a cool monster truck, so they got some taste twist. What's got no taste, however, are the fucking Steve Harvey. I hate that guy. And the dogs. The dog. Fuck. Oh gosh. Please, don't. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. I'm stupid and the black guys piss me off, man. But killing all the Russians, Steve Harveys, and dogs? Dogs fucking suck. Dogs has all the problems in the world. And expressing my limitless hate for Steve Harvey. Like, Steve Harvey is genuinely the worst person ever to fucking exist. He's worse than Hitler. Oh my god, here he fucking is. The devil that comes when you say his name. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's all Steve Harvey's fault. I go into some sunglass wearing guy's room and he says, I don't own this place. The owner is not here. And why should I trust that? I threatened him into giving me the address. I tried to be a pacifist, but it seems like I had to use my fists. I don't think the game is gonna let me progress otherwise. As my thanks, I fly him for this mortal coil. I picked the unicorn mask, which makes my gunshots quiet. Go into the place, kill the Steve Harveys and the Russians on the cool ass Lamborghini that I can't ride, unfortunately. Then I walk into some obvious boss room with this evil ass looking guy who says, "And who do we have here? You must be one of the assholes killing off my men. Doesn't look like you are here to chat. So why don't we get this over with?" I get turned into foot of the cats, which are purple for some reason. Then I pick some yellow objects and kill the cats with toes. Then his conventionally attractive female bodyguard says, sorry, I can't do a female voice. Anyway, she fucking destroys me. But then I restart and throw the golden things at her. I start beating her head into the floor. She escapes my grip, but I grab her again and keep beating her. The boss says, not bad. I'm impressed. I wonder what gave you this thirst for blood. I've never seen anything quite like it. Now I want to see what's hiding behind the mask. He unloads all his... Oh, you piece of shit, you asshole dick. He unloads all his bullets. He starts doing a circular motion. I throw some random object at him. He drops one of his guns. I grab it, then accidentally throw it away, but then somehow finish him anyway. Oh, you wanna kill me? Don't worry, I'll just kill myself. As per tradition. So he blows his brains out and I win? Suddenly his phone rings and here's some voice saying, what the fuck are you doing? I'm trying to catch some Z's here. God, I fucking hate phones. I go into the elevator and find Alfred Walden. Find some old guy in a wheelchair, hoping that he won't jump up and start using karate on me. And I slowly walk up to him. So he says, oh, that's you doing all that stuff. Nahuilism. Jacket kills Grandpa, walks into the balcony and takes off his mask and starts using the illegal drugs known as cigarettes. And he throws some white pixel into the sky. No, that really didn't make any sense, huh? Cue credits. Game designed by Jonathan Soderstrom and I can't fucking read. Okay, I think I just click now. You know how any kind of media usually ends after the credits? Yeah, well, this game just broke that fucking rule. May 13th, 1989, Miami, Florida. If you didn't notice, the time actually went back. Remember Daft Punk? No, you've forgotten about him by now. Well, he's important now. Blue Power Ranger is gently shaking a man while telling him this.
You think I'm stupid, huh? I look stupid to you? I know you aren't telling me everything. You helped me get into this mess. Well, I'm fucking bored. I'm done then. I've had it. I want out. And you're gonna tell me how. It's stupid. Okay, well, fuck, I didn't mean to.
Alright. There's a guy hiding out at the Blue Dragon.
Okay. I think I want this go bike. Yeah, the biker lady. Okay, try to close on this.
After killing some bitches, Mr. Biker gently grabs another guy and starts telling him this.
Okay, Frank, all these people are leaving me messages.
I can't tell you who's calling the shots, but they are using Phone Home to shape up their trails. They seem to have some form of political agenda.
Oh, that's great, because I can't fucking stand politics. Wanna see my awesome bike instead? May 16th, 1989.
Hey, you can't just take over my position as the narrator completely. I mean, narrator.
Oh.
May 16th, 1989, Miami, Florida. The phone guy's calling to tell him, hey, you didn't do your job last time. Now can you do it, please? The biker says, and goes there. The bikers all over the place using his awesome punk ranger knives. Nothing interesting happens, so he goes back on his bike.
God, I love my fucking bike.
May 23rd, 1989, Miami, Florida. The biker gets another call from the callers. I appear at a familiar location and start killing armless innocent people, what I've always wanted to do since the start of this game. I even find the guy straight up just begging for his life, but guess what?
Oh, no, you're sick.
Anyway, I walk to the computer in one of the rooms and start typing. I mean, the biker does that. He finds an interesting location. And then, chicken mask guy, our previous protagonist, walks in. The jacket guy, the biker, instead of saying his iconic phrase, says this instead for some reason.
Get out of here if you don't want to die.
Jacket ignores him, because he's not allowed to have dialogue. So the biker smacks the mask over his face, because ignoring people is not very nice. And then he steps on his neck, separating his head from the rest of his body. Hold up, the timeline ain't making sense. Ain't the biker supposed to be the one to get free headless head in real life? What happened to that? Well, have fun figuring that out, because the game is not gonna tell you. I kill some more innocent guys just for fun. May 24th. 1989, Miami, Florida. Ben from Miami Funeral Parlor calls me. He says, "You're cooked, dude." Like, he's not even trying to be subtle.
Alright, my boy.
This last chapter is called Resolution, so hopefully things are gonna get resolved. I arrive to some place and see one of the janitors saying their iconic line, "Ellipses." The yellowhead runs away. The biker goes after him, but he notices a computer. He feels a sudden urge to play Midnight Club 3, not realizing that the game doesn't have a PC port. But it turns out the computer is password locked, so he walks around and finds a hole which he jumps into. He comes into some green place that has wires, and finds both of the janitors. He asks,
What the fuck is this? What the fuck are you?
the janitors say, "Oh, you're stupid, you haven't figured it out yet." The biker, ignoring them, asks,
Who are you working for?
the janitors say, "He doesn't know, Lamau." Biker says,
You think this is a game? Why are you doing this?
the janitors say, "Isn't this also just a game to you?" The biker, ignoring them, says,
Why are you killing people? It's all been pointless.
the janitors say, Actually, we didn't do anything, you did. They were filthy Russians anyway." The biker says, ew. The biker onto his bike and drives off into the sunset. The actual credits of the game playing. And this is how Hotline Miami ends. Nothing makes sense. Except this isn't the end. Remember when I collected a random letter? Well, it turns out every level has a hidden letter like that. And I missed all of them but one. Which means I have to replay the game all over again. Which thankfully didn't take as long. August 3rd, 2025. Turns out, to collect them is not enough. You also have to beat the entire level, so you can't just quit. After collecting all the letters, the game makes you fatphobic sometimes, that's what I'm saying. You press pause and open the puzzle section, in which you have to figure out which slot which letter goes into. In the end, it makes this sentence: I was born in the USA. So after this, you go to Biker's resolution level again. This time he knows the passwords, he can finally play Midnight Club 3. Somehow that gives him extra knowledge about the phone guys. He tells the janitors,
You put your base right under the Russian border, huh?
the janitors, not quite understanding him because of his muffled voice, ask him what his deal is.
I didn't know it was you.
The janitors, still not convinced, say, "Don't do it as a password, only we know the password."
Oh, yeah, I was born in the USA.
How does Skibbity69 did you figure that out?
What the thing? That isn't just a video game. And the conversation control all access. We get a puzzle to solve all the passwords. That's all. So, when you get to point, then definitely come back. It's like a really second or a dead work. And this whole thing is a two-man operation.
You could say that though we like to call ourselves patriots. We volunteered to conduct this little experiment by ourselves, but I can assure you we're just the tip of the iceberg. We're setting up operations all around the country.
What did you come up with this tiny scheme?
Crazy? I was crazy once. What you need to realize is that all you gotta do to get people to do what you want them to is to make them think there will be consequences if they don't. It's a principle our whole society is built upon.
It's okay to threaten people and get killing each other.
Wake up, man. Don't you see this is a country at war? 50 blessings is the foundation for patriots. Our members must fill out a form in which they state that they are willing to die for the sake of our nation. Wait, did you forget war? You also signed up to this. Don't worry, we'll fix this country soon enough. We're not gonna destroy the entire world in a nuclear war or anything.
No, I think I'm full enough now. I have no interest in politics. Agreeable. You people always say nothing like I already.
And then he says... And he drives off to the sunset, which doesn't exist actually. Why did I say there was a sunset? And this is how Hotline Miami ends. Does it make any sense now?